I want to tell you today, some of you in Nigeria who think you are suffering, you're better off than your colleagues that Japa 5 years ago. I'll tell you, didn't you say adjust my seat? I am a resident of the United Kingdom. A Nigerian that finished with first class or second class now moves to the UK and then adds another degree. You know, majority of them where they are working, care homes. As far as I am concerned, it's a modern day slavery. And I will tell you today. You know what they call in where I come from? They say mereno. Like, it's less than house girl. Because there are certain things that a house girl cannot do. The type of jobs they get there is less than that of a house girl as a master's holder in an economy that is supposed to play outside. There are conditions like that.
But you are working compared to here that you are begging.
So now I will compare that person with a Nigerian here that is collecting 60,000. Yes, it's collecting 60,000. I'm just giving an example. That person is farther than you, right? That's why people in US and other places, they send money more than people who are in UK. Now, that 60,000, at least Auntie Abike can loan you money. Uncle so and so can support you. And then what you are paying, what we are paying in power, the things we pay for in terms of social services here are almost zero as compared to that place, right? But your problem now is that you don't have enough to build house or to buy a car, right? That other person is not even about car. He may not even get it in the next 20 years. You will get car, he's still looking for it. But because there are certain services provided for him, good infrastructure.
Can we even argue about the people that are our tutors, our professors? Can we argue about, say, the economic teachers of, how many of them are really doing well in life? Haven't you exceeded every tutor that ever sat in the classroom to tell you the dynamics of how to survive in the economic world? How well did you apply it? How did they supersede you in the order of life? Are they doing better than you at this very moment?
I haven't gone down that path.
Well, I have. You see that rabbit hole? I have. That Pandora box needs to be visited by everybody that wants to confirm to this argument. How many of them are doing better? I met my professor recently. God bless his soul. We all knew who was doing better when we sat on that plane. I had to look back to greet him. I had to look forward to greet me. Somebody sat in business class, but that's not the point. The point is, I believed him when he said the things he said. And if I had taken everything verbatim and applied it in my pursuit, no. I'll tell you what worked. It's what the uncles spoke to me, the traders that barely went to school, but amassed untold wealth, that told me go left at all times and never right. The father that sat in front of me and told me, listen, forget all that book. Forget whatever happened. This is the way to do it. This is a time to be ruthless. This is a time to confirm. This is a time to stoop to conquer. These are the books you should read. Come on. Everybody let's push this argument. Some of the wealthiest men in the world did not get it from classrooms. How many of them have PhDs? I have a PhD that works for me, Yeah, he just concluded. It works for me. We can carry this argument over and over again. And then trust me, I have more than enough illustrations to keep it up.
Okay, I get you. And
you see, Obi is easy to gravitate around. Let's talk about his capacity, which is his qualifications. For you to know what I look at. This is a man who was educated Santa Maria Primary School, Christ the King College, then University of Nigeria, philosophy. He proceeded. He was educated in London School of Economics, where he read financial management and business policy. He was educated in Harvard Business School, Boston, where he read marketing. He was educated in Columbia Business School, New York, where he read marketing management. He was educated in Oxford University, Cambridge University, where he read advanced leadership program. Institute of Management Development, Switzerland, where he read advanced executive program. I don't know whether I'm boring you with this qualification because there are too many. But the most important thing is that in all these areas, he has been educated in leadership, in executive program, in marketing. Are you then surprised that he is the chief marketing officer of his brand? Are you then surprised that he is enunciating these statistics that has become a headache? He did not acquire those facts by eating agbado and cassava. He acquired those facts by hearing, by reading, by studying, by memorizing, by meditating on those things. We are talking about capacity. We talk about his character. This is a man when he was the governor refused to be given any plot of land. And when he finished as a governor, they still took his plot as a matter of right, because you're pensionable by those laws then. You remember the Agbados? They now own the Lagos Liaison Office here in Abuja as part of their pension. But Obi refused completely. None of his relation, none of his family was given anything in his regime. I remember when we went to Oba's palace, Oba of Benin, he said, your integrity precedes you. Man, is it true that so happened? And Obi said it's true. And you could see a well-elated Oba already looking forward for a new Nigeria with this man. Let's talk about the performance of Peter Obi. MDG goals, he came first by United Nations assessment. By the assessment of the Bureau of Statistics, he had only one state, Apga. So he couldn't have had the power to influence anything coming from the federal. He had the lowest unemployment rate. He had the least poverty rate. He has the highest network of roads. He built almost 800 kilometers of roads. In terms of infrastructure, when he came in, he did not even have an office as a governor. He didn't even have a lodge. He built the lodge. He built the secretariat. He transformed Anambra State from being the worst to the best. In terms of security, people were murdered in the street of Anambra State, dropping people like grasses, including the chairman of MBA Onitsha and the wife. They were killed on the streets of Anambra State. Anambra was coming last in education. Teachers stayed at home for 2 years before he came in. So you can see what he inherited. You can see what he transformed Anambra to. First, academically, in education, they started coming first in WAEC. So Obi scored first in all indices of governance: infrastructure, integrity, governance in Anambra State.